Hey guys. All right, it's been a while since I made a video. That's because I've been fighting people in the spirit world for a long time. There's but I have learned some new ways to do things, which I am going to present to you. And what I'm going to teach you, what I'm going to tell you, is this. You ain't going to find this shit on the internet anywhere. So all the new agers out there, all the great light beings and indigo runners, yeah, you got nothing. You got nothing for putting stuff on the internet. Just recycle the same old garbage and forget about it. Well, I'm not here, people. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Well, one of them anyway. Both of them probably, eventually. Okay, astral traveling. Let's talk about astral traveling. I can do it. I do it all the time. Watch my past videos, or maybe I'll make another one someday of how to astral travel. If you're a spiritual person, you already know how to astral travel. It's cool, right? It's cool. I love it. It's fun. You get to go places and do things. But if you want to go to China, you can astral travel there. And if you're in the spirit world, it takes a little longer. And you have things you got to do. Set up a little GPS in yourself to go to where you want to go. Stuff like that. If you want to go to a specific place. Well, I've been fighting just to get on to what I'm going to tell you. I've been fighting Loogie Man. If you don't know who he is in my life, he's an SOB. Check him out. Loogie Man in the playlist. You'll find him there. And my last video. And I've been fighting the priestess. She went crazy. And I've been fighting both of them. Now, Loogie Man basically takes his soul arms, turns them into tentacles, and projects, or he stays in zero. If you don't know what zero is, I'm sorry. You have to go back and watch my other videos. It's too hard to explain right now. But what he does is he takes his hands, makes them real long, like from zero into St. Lucian, where I'm sleeping, sticks the thing up my ass. Oh, no, sorry. He sticks it up my ass hole. Physical. Skins. Ethereal skins. Right up there, yeah. And then he slides it up my spine, up to my subconscious, and into my brain. He's going for my subconscious. And he also sticks it in my throat, but I feel it really because it feels like an itch, a tingle. He sticks it up, and then he opens it up. As he does that, if the energy he opens up goes into my ethereal skins, and there are lots of them, building up the soul into the flesh, skins, spiritual skins, ethereal skins. He does that. Then he goes into your brain. He gives you screen dreams. And he basically does what he wants to your brain, and you're pretty much fucked. So it's like a demon possession. But he's an ex-Jesus Christ. All right. If you want to know how all that happened, go back and watch my other videos. I'm talking about it now. Now, that's what he does. It takes a normal Jesus Christ about a week to get him out, purge him out. Your teeth hurt. When he's in you, your teeth hurt. Your energy's all screwed up. Your dreams ain't your own. And he's going for your subconscious. He goes in your subconscious and he works his way down into your subconscious. Then he just starts ripping up the information. But he needs you to trigger the information to come up so he can get it. So what he'll do is this. He'll give you a dream where you have to use your skills. You have to use your skill set, which is in your subconscious. He's sitting in your subconscious. He'll give you a dream and he'll put you in a position in the dream where you have to use your subconscious to get out of it. And that's where your learned spiritual skill sets sit. This is what they want to know. Your secrets. Your secrets are in your subconscious. He gives you a dream. You have to use your skill set to get out of it. And you have to use your secrets. All right? Alive or dead. He does it to me in the physical. He does it to me in my physical makeup and my soul. He can also, if I was dead, he could do it to me there. There's a whole bunch of implications that come with that. He's in zero, not a sane illusion. Nobody can see him doing it. Nobody knows he's doing it unless there's a priest already in you watching or another Christ. Then they can get him. But he's in zero. The law don't apply in zero. So you have to defend yourself. And that's why I'm always fighting these fuckers. Okay? Just to let you know why I'm always fighting. You think I'm a big, bad, mean, stupid fucking asshole. You ain't shit, Richard. You're just an asshole. I'm defending my fucking sacred right as a goddamn sentient being in the fucking universe, all right? He has no right to do that to me, to get my secrets. Period. So I do everything I can to fight him off. And in that process, I'm learning a great many good things. And here's one of them. Holy shit. So, all you advanced motherfuckers out there who know what's going on and know the deal, well, maybe you know this stuff, but I ain't never seen it on the internet. I ain't never even seen it in St. Lucian. Now, before I go into saying what it is, sort of like Astral Traveling, but a lot easier. A lot easier, a lot better. Priestess. Me and her go way back to my Daniel Boone past life, where I saved her and we became buddies. If you want to know the story about it, go to my past lives and look for fucking Daniel Boone, and he's in there somewhere. The whole series of Daniel Boone stuff, past live. The story of that. So I was running over a month ago. I was running from Loogie Man since the end of my last video, hiding from him. I went and got, and plus other bad people. So I hanged out in a safe place with Tina and my kids. I did. We stayed in, what the hell's her name? Priestess house. She lives on the other side of St. Lucian. I just flew there, went in the fucking door, and went to sleep. That was my only reason for being there. Christine, my fake girlfriend, I'm her boyfriend. She's my girlfriend. Okay? I have a girlfriend to keep all the other girls the fuck off me and guys, or I'd be inundated. Trust me, man. Everybody wants to latch up for one reason or another. whether you like them or not. It don't even matter. You have no fucking idea. And if you're a physical person, if you're physical in the flesh, oh, it's even 10 times worse. If you ain't wearing a fucking wedding ring in St. Lucian, they're all over you. I didn't know, but I do now. The priestess was jealous of my fake girlfriend because, I do have sex with her. Once in a while, I remember once, and my soul, he likes it, so we're having sex in spirit. Me and Christine. Now, the priestess, I didn't know any of this. We were just buds. She helped me out pretty much 53 years of my life here. And I didn't even know what the hell was going on. But she actually saved my fucking life. Because I saved hers. When shit got really bad for the last 12 years when I lost my skins, when shit got really bad, she'd come mental telepathy in my head and tell me what to do. Tell me where to go. But I never knew who it was until about 3 years ago. And that's why I got 16 Jesus Christ in prison. She helped me put them there. So I don't hate her, okay? But I've been fighting her pretty much every way I can. But now, as of today, I got Loogie Man raping the shit out of me. I got raping my mind, raping my soul, raping my asshole, raping my fucking throat, raping my dreams, raping my subconscious. So I'm always got to be on top of that. Now, Priestess is jealous of Christine. Priestess is an addict to alcohol. She loves wine. And I guess years and years and years ago, I told Priestess how to create things. I forgot what the deal was. It was between me and my soul. It has nothing to do with my ego. I'm finding out all this later, okay, as events happen. I'm finding out all this later. Somewhere along the line, I made a deal with her, and she said, okay. Now she wants to know. I don't know what the deal was. It wasn't a conscious deal. I didn't make it consciously. My soul did it. Totally unconscious to me. But I gotta fucking deal with it now. So she's doing exactly what Loogie Man's doing. And I'm like, how did you learn that? Well, I watched Loogie Man and I can do it now. And I go, well, fuck, there's your skill set. What are you bothering me for? I love you. Tina tells me, and Christ tells me, she's jealous of Christine. So she's, in my mind, trying to take the place, make me fall in love with her, pretending to be Christine, pretending to be people here, girls here on the earth that I love. She's using their faces in my dream. So I'm thinking about a girl here that I grew up with in high school or at work or somewhere that I had a relationship with. And she's in my dream and we're kissing and hugging and fucking. And guess what? It's actually the priestess. Loogie Man did that. They all do that. That's a common thing. So watch your fucking dreams, guys. If it don't feel right, you're probably getting a screen dream. Now, you gotta stay on top of that shit. It will fuck you up. You don't know what the hell's going on. And the only way to do that is to feel them in your heart. And go to them that way. That's the only way I get out of it. That's the only way I know. But my subconscious now, when I'm having the dream where I'm kissing my girlfriend and I'm all fucking ready to go, the dream will stop. The dream will move out of the way And the real dream is going on. Me driving down the fucking highway in a cool car. Okay? So there's two different dreams. There's a screen dream and then the real dream. The one there with you, they're inside you. You don't even know they're inside you. They're giving you the dream. This is not what I am going to tell you. This is not the point of the video. This is just little things of what they do. We have to get through it. That's why I'm using Zoom, because I can't make a real video on my camera because it only runs a half an hour on my normal camera. So I got to use Zoom. Unlimited time. I can make a fucking 4-hour video. Not like you'd watch it, but whatever. So I decided, since I have two of them raping the shit out of me, and I don't hate her. I don't hate the priestess. She's an addict. She wants wine. She wants to know how to create cigarettes and wine. She don't know how to do that. She can stick a loogie on my ass and in my throat and down my subconscious. She knows all about that, but she can't make a goddamn thing. She can't make a fucking cigarette. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I can't believe the shit I have to. I'm going to do another video, hopefully with Dan this afternoon, explaining the long-term implications of all this. But I just want to get these out, because these are the next step, the next evolution of astral travel. All right. And I experienced it. Totally didn't even know it existed. And I'm going to tell you how to do it right here. And you got to be advanced, man. It's just no other way around it. You got to advance this shit. It's got to be advanced. You have to be advanced to do this. Even freaks me out. Okay. But I learned it. No, I'm going to tell you. And this is what it is. I was so inundated by both Loogie Man and Priestess, fighting them. I totally exhausted spiritually. Couldn't do shit. I went about 2 weeks of just not fighting, just deflecting their attempts. I had my family, Tina and the girls, and CBC, they interviewed Christ for me specifically. So I got me a Christ who wasn't good, no sex, respect my last reading, which wasn't a reading. What the hell's that? Life review. I have rules from a Super Christ on my last life review, which happened 4 or 5 years ago. In there, they're saying things you can do and things you cannot do, or I'll go fucking nuts in my brain. He said he would do that. Fine, cool, let's go. He was doing it great. I started having sex dreams, but the sex dreams weren't actually him raping me. They were just sex dreams. Those dreams were to trigger me to trigger my subconscious and find out what I would do in a situation with Priestess. Because the whole reason why we got a Christ to help me out was to help me deal with Priestess' problems, her addictions, and what she wants, and find out the truth of what the hell's going on. So I just deflected her attempts relentlessly. And Loogie Man. Till one day she got in real deep, pissed me right off. And I had to ask Mom. Now, Mom is what she wants me to call her. That is your, mine, inner light. The inner light is created from seeds. which she gives you when you do good things. I got 14 seeds. It took me a shitload of lifetimes to get these seeds, and I've lost a couple. I think I have 16 actually, but either way, whatever. I got 14 seeds. There are Christs out there who have one, and there are Christs. I got 14. Yeah, it's been a lot of fucking hard work, a lot of self-sacrifice, a lot of doing shit. Check out my danger. Boom, past life. Self-sacrifice is when you put yourself first and you end up dying. Or doing self-sacrifice when you don't have to for the greater good. Then you get a fucking seed. All right? And just because I swear has nothing to do with it. That's the ego world swearing. My fucking place in this fucking hellhole of earth. Okay? That's what you see swearing. Doesn't mean my heart, my innocence, or my fucking seeds or my soul. Call me a light being if you must. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Light beings. Light being. What? A light being. An angel. Someone who lives up in the light. Well, fuck, I can go there and live in the light. I'm still fucking swearing. Shut up. Fucking people. New age, yeah. Light being. Indigo. That's not the point of the video. Let's just keep going. All right. So. I'm inundated. They pissed me off. Priestess pissed me off good. She got in my head, gave me a dream, raped me, fucking raped me. She basically had sex with me. And it was somebody else. I don't even remember who. One of my girlfriends on Earth. It wasn't my girlfriend on Earth, trust me. Someone else. In the dream. Pissed me right off. I woke up. I knew it instantly. I rolled over on my back. I went to Mom and I asked Mom, my inner light. I said, basically, Ma, look here. I'm fucked. I got nothing. There's nothing I can do. I've been through priests, normal priests. I went to the regent priests. I went to Jesus Christ. I used every fucking skill I got. And I cannot get rid of these people. Help me out. Do something. She did. I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, I projected the light. I projected the light out of my heart. And I projected it at Loogie Man, and I projected it at the priestess. Now, I can see in the light, in the inner light, if you go into yourself, into the light, you're seeing from the light at different levels. And that shit's high, man. You think if you do that, you seeing from the light, your association with the earth is totally gone. If you were living down here in St. Lucian, level 3, and you're seeing from the light, you're 13 and higher now. You got to be at level 13, and then you're in the light. So you instantly go from level 3 above 13 and above. How high it goes, I have no goddamn idea. Somewhere above that, you're seeing in the light. And you can't relate to anything. Because your brain can't even fucking conceive it. Hopefully you have a nice person you can talk to. I'm at level 16, and my dreams are walking around a classroom with huge bay windows, and the teacher of Jesus Christ looks like a monk or something. He's walking around teaching, and all the kids are playing in the classroom. I go to the window to look out the window, these big bay windows, and I'm looking down at the clouds. I'm looking down at the earth. And I can see the continents of the earth. So I'm in fucking orbit. That's a ego representation of what you're seeing out there. And that is what they see. If you're in the spirit world, and you're above level 13 in the light, and you're seeing from the light, this is their world, and it's boring as shit. But the skill sets they have to get them into the light where they can live these souls, holy shit. Over the top. Over the top. That's where I used to live. Level 16. When I was dead before I was born. I didn't even want to come back. I just figured, hey, it's something to do and get some more seeds, get some more experiences. I don't even have to be here. Then I went to the ETs and told them to fucking come here and smarten me up so I don't get caught in a trap. The ego trap. Well, I didn't. Here I am telling you all about it. I never got trapped. See what happens when I go off? Totally off topic. Okay, so I asked Mom, and Mom, where I am on 16, I still have my seeds. You still have to go way up to meet Mom. Do you fucking get it now? If you're on 16, you think you're the shit, you got a long way to go. 16, 13 and above, you're a light being. A light being. Fuck. Stupid shit. Anyway, if I live on 16th level, I'm a light being. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I'm a light being. No, what the fuck? Well, I'm down level 3 and I'm not a light being anymore. Well, I'm telling you here in the physical, I'm not a light being anymore because I swear. Fuck. Come on, man. Come on. Get over this shit. You gotta kill everything you fucking know in your ego. Everything. And all the shit you watch on the internet. It's all bullshit. Not all of it's bullshit, but the stereotype bullshit. Light beings, fart rainbows all day. And that shit. Oh, it drives me nuts. Anyway, back on topic. I gotta get this up. So, I asked Mom to take care of the situation, which means I just sit here and watch what she does. I can't do it from an ego position and a soul position. So I get my inner light to do it. Mom is the creator that created, that gave you your seeds, that gave me my seeds, and everybody who has seeds, she gave you the seeds. Mom. That's what she told me to call her, so that's what I'm fucking calling her. She, whatever, okay? The creator of the fucking universe. God. You're now a part of God when you got the seeds, and you can, and everything godlike is enhanced. The more seeds you get, the more godlike you get. Pretty fucking simple. Holy, and it don't matter if you're on this earth or you're in another culture in the fucking Andromeda galaxy as an extraterrestrial. Okay? Don't even fucking matter. Seeds are seeds. And they're given throughout the fucking galaxy, throughout the fucking multiverse. And we can all connect together through the seeds. I ain't there yet. Not really. I've seen it. I've went there. I've done it. But consciously, I got shit to do on this earth. And I just can't meditate and go see extraterrestrials in the Andromeda galaxy. I met a few. I met my ETs. Well, it's another fucking story. I'm not even go there. But now listen. I got pissed off at Loogie and the priestess for doing that to me. So I asked Mom, take care of it. So I'm just sitting there watching, waiting. And I hooked up my inner light to the priestess, to her inner light. And I hooked up Loogie Man, my inner light to Loogie Man. And I said, do it, Mom. Do it. Do something. Fuck it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do it. Do something. And all of a sudden, I'm just sitting there. It seemed like a fucking hour waiting for something to happen. And all of a sudden, I'm floating in the illusion. I left St. Lucian. Now I'm floating in the astral. St. Lucian is in the spirit world. In the astral is home, more or less, for me at this point in my life, because I'm in the physical, and that's a good equilibrium for me to stay. So I hooked up my inner light to both of them, and all of a sudden I remembered, right out of nowhere, the moon. I astral traveled to the moon when I was younger. And in that astral travel, I was in a cave, and I walked out to the mouth of the cave, and there's a cliff, 20 feet cliff. And I'm on the cliff, and I'm looking out over the moon. I pick up the dust on the moon. Dust. There's about that much dust covering the whole fucking moon. So my feet are covered in this, looks like a volcanic ash. That's what it looks like. I'm not saying it is, but that's what it is, dust. And I leave footprints everywhere. And I'm looking at my footprints, and I'm looking out over the moon. Boring. Nothing. There were no ruins. They're there. But where I was, there's nothing to see. Just dust-covered hills. That's where the cave is. That's what I was looking at. And I had a mattress, in a bed mattress in the cave that I could sleep on. So I know I've been here before. That was my experience on the moon, more or less. Now I'm laying there, inner lights hooked up to Loogie Man, and my inner lights hooked up to the priestess, and I thought of when I went to the moon in the cave. All of a sudden, as soon as I thought of that, the dream went like this, the vision. Wow. And I'm looking at the moon, where I am in the cave, where the cave is. I'm red hot. I'm so goddamn mad at the priestess and Louis, man, you don't believe it. But I'm asking Mom to help me, and I thought about the moon, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm standing on the moon. Loogie Man, he didn't move position. Priestess, she didn't move position. They were both in the illusion. Not saying illusion, the illusion. I'm in the illusion too. Here I am standing where I thought. I looked to my left and my right, and I'm like, I'm still in the illusion here. But right here, I'm in the cave on the moon. And I went, okay, I get it. And I took a step. The illusion of St. Lucian, and the illusion I was just at disappeared. And I looked behind me, and I looked in front of me, I looked down, looked all around, and I'm in the cave where I astral traveled when I was a kid. Standing in the dust on the mouth of a cave. Loogie Man is there. Priestess is there. Now I'm thinking, okay, this is a screen dream mirage image bullshit. And the answer came back, no, it ain't. You're on the fucking moon. Mom, download telling me what the fuck, what's going on. I don't know. I've never done this. This is my first time. Mom's showing me. I brought the Loogie Man. He was sleeping. in the illusion. Priestess was sleeping. They were quasi awake. I pull them to me. Now they're standing right here beside me. 3 of us on the cliff on the moon. I grab Loogie Man, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Where am I? What's going on?" And I grabbed him by the fucking head. I poked him in the eyes. Wake the fuck up. When I smacked him, I held his head. I go, "Do you see what that fucking is right there?" I didn't even wait for an answer. I said, "That's the fucking moon, and you're on it." Then I punched him in the face, and I kicked him off the goddamn cliff. Then I turned to the priestess, grabbed her by the fucking head, poked her in the eyes, and said, "You know where you fucking are now? This is the fucking moon. You are on the moon." And she goes, "How the fuck? What the fuck is going on?" She said something like that. And I said, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." And I fucking threw her off the cliff. They both landed in the dirt on the cliff. Listen, they've been raping me for months. Loogie Man, a year. Then I backed up. They're both laying down there. And I went back to St. Lucian. And I woke up in St. Lucian, in the illusion. I immediately called Tina and Jesus Christ that was working with me. I said, "Where?" I go, "Where's Loogie Man and the priestess?" They went to all their places and they couldn't find them. Nobody could hear them. Jesus Christ went fucking crazy. Ten more Jesus Christ or more showed up. The kids couldn't find them. The kids always know where their enemies are. Okay, Loogie Man, they always know where he is. Tina always knows where he is. Both of them were gone. Tina and the priestess, more or less acquaintances, they couldn't find him. They couldn't find the priestess. Jesus going, "What the fuck? What happened? What did you do?" And I go, "Maybe you should check the fucking moon. Maybe you should check the fucking moon, and you can find them there." "How do you talk? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" All these Christs are yelling at me. All these priests are yelling at me. And I said, "You know what? I took care of it because you fucking can't. And I'm sick of it. Over the top. Fucking sick of your this shit they're doing to me." "I was on it. I was on it." And I go, "Well, fuck. I don't care. It's done." As far as I was concerned, I told Tina and Christ, I ain't going to get them. Because every time I do something like this, I put Loogie Man in the Sasquatch realm. I know it sounds same fucking way. Different way. But basically, it was another wow. So basically, I just astral traveled to the fucking moon, dropped them off, and came back. Instantly. Now, the reason, and I found, when I grabbed Loogie Man's head, and I poked him in the fucking eyes, look. And I did the same thing to the priestess. Then I threw them off the cliff. That event was to make them conscious of being on the moon. They're in the illusion, in the same illusion on the earth when I grabbed them. What happened was, imagine a piece of paper. On one side of the piece of paper is Saint Illusion. On the other side of the piece of paper is the moon. What my location, I knew of it. Now, what I did when I got Mom, I was in the illusion with Mom. I took my location on the moon and brought the 2 pieces of paper together, put fucking Loogie Man and the priestess on the moon by throwing them off the cliff. That event, by throwing them off the cliff and waking them up, was waking them up to the reality that they're on the moon. If I didn't do that, they probably would have came back with me. But I had to wake them up on a conscious level and show them they were on the moon. But I didn't even know that at the time. I just did it. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Because I had no attempt. I had no, I mean, I had anger, but it was like waking them up. You are on the moon now. Bye bye. And then I left. And they're still on the fucking moon because they accepted it. When I told them they're on the moon, they accepted it. Now it's a reality for them. They were on the moon, but they could have went back with me if they're still dreaming. Do you understand the dream? I had to wake them up out of the dream to show them they were on the moon. And I put them there. I went back to St. Lucian. Everybody was going fucking batshit crazy. Truth revealed, I told everything I did to Christ. I showed everything I did to Christ. I said, you want to know how I did it? Mom did it. Oh, Mom, the see yeah. I go, yeah, you better fucking wake up. We're going to put you on the moon, too, if you don't stop pissing me off. Okay, so now, that's instantaneously astral traveling. You want to know how fucking light beings travel through the universe? There you go. And I did it. And guess what? You can do it too. You can astral travel, cruise across the earth, all the cool little places. Or if you want to go to the moon, that's another way to do it. I've been there. I astral traveled to the moon like 3 times that I'm consciously aware of. Before that's when I was in the flesh 3 times. Before I was fucking born, I used to go there all the time. I got a fucking mattress there. Oh, and a radio. I thought it'd be cool to listen to the radio, see if I could pick up any transmissions. I have a radio there too, CB radio. Because in my dream, I want to talk to the aliens, so I gotta get the fuck out of Earth's atmosphere so I can go talk to the aliens. But that was in a dream space. Okay, that's different. But still, nevertheless, consciously go to the moon with your brain. What you do, you let it all go. You let Mom fucking show you, and you let Mom show you. I let Mom show me. I said, Mom, take care of these fucking people. I don't know what to do. She showed me a picture of the moon. Wow, here I am in the cave I was when I was a kid with the priestess and the fucking loogie man. Fuck you. You want to fuck with me? There you go, motherfuckers. I go. Then all day passes. All day passes. Not a goddamn thing happened to me, other than priests and fucking Christ yelling at me. I gave Christ the whole thing, the whole storyline. He knows all about it. Well, that went like fucking wildfire. I don't know who heard of this shit, but they freaked out. This shit is unheard of in St. Lucian, from what I'm gathering, down on level 3. Because when I went to bed that night, there were like 5 or 6 Jesus Christs. And these were heavies, man. These were super heavy guys from the light. They went into me and took my experience of what I did, how I got them on the moon. They didn't take them back. They didn't go get them. They're still on the moon all day. They were on the moon awake. These super grace came down. I said, Rich, what are you fucking doing? Then they took my experience and I showed them. And they go, we want you to do it to me. I'm like, what? He goes, put me on the moon. Do what you did to them. Put me on the moon. I'm like, fucking all right. Listen to this. He wanted me to put him on the moon. He's a Christ, a super Christ from way up there. And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking do it. What do you want? So before I fell asleep, I meditated in my bed. I got my inner light out. And I repeated the process. I grabbed hold of his. I put my hands on his inner light in his chest, hooked up his inner light to my inner light. The moon came up. I go, here it is. Pushed him off the fucking cliff. And he got up and said, holy shit, we're on the moon. I'm like, yeah, see ya. And I came back. The other Christs that were waiting, they're his buddies. They, oh, blah, 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 we're checking it out. This guy, the Christ that I just put on the moon, I just put him on the moon the same way I did consciously in my brain. Couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, wow, I can instantly go on the moon. I didn't even fucking know it. I didn't even know I could do that shit. The paper, one end of the paper to the other end of the paper, full space and time, and jump off on the other side. That's what souls do. Now, if you look at it in the space travel Star Trek shit, folding space and time and hyperdimensional fucking travel, hyperdimensional physics and hyperdimensional UFO bending space and time, that's how they do it. I just did it spiritually. I was, holy shit, I can't even believe it. So that's cool. That was cool to me. So I'm watching all these other guys and they're talking to the guy on the moon. I could barely hear him. And then I could hear Loogie Man and Priestess. Priestess just fell asleep. She didn't know what to fucking do. But Loogie Man was bitching, yelling, screaming. I'm like, fuck you. Deal with it, you bitch. Then the Christ I put on the moon, I'm laying in St. Lucian going to sleep, watching the other Christs that were with him. He's like, I'm coming back now. Okay, George. Whatever. And he comes flying back, right back. So he asked to travel from the moon. It took him some time. It wasn't instantaneous like I did to him. They wanted to know my skill set, how I did it. Now they know. They got the information. He came back and he's like, holy shit, man, I was on the moon. Pretty fucking cool. All this stuff was going on. You ought to see the Earth from here. It was pretty neat, man. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, can you fucking go to sleep? They left. Never saw him again. Not a goddamn word. And all they said, they said they were Jesus Christ. I got to thinking, I don't think so. Not the Christ, the Jesus Christ that was working for me. Working with me. I don't know where he went. But all night I slept like a fucking baby. They were both on the fucking moon. As far as I was concerned, right from that point on in my head, they were staying there. I don't want. Why would I want to bring them back? Right? I won the fucking day. Got rid of my problem. The regent priests cut me in half trying to get rid of the problem. They didn't solve it. They did a bunch of shit. They didn't solve it. The normal priests, they couldn't solve it. And the Jesus Christ I was working with, he couldn't solve it. Well, maybe he could have in time, but I wasn't fucking having the fucking sex dreams. Oh my God, it was embarrassing. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're fucking having sex with a girl in the illusion. Your whole family's watching. All the people you know in St. Lucian are watching, and all the followers of that Christ are watching. I ain't a fucking porno guy. So I fired his ass. I said, you're fired, fuck off. And that was the last I saw him. 2 weeks later, he still ain't back, which is good. Because I went to the regent priests. That's a different story. That's what happened a week ago. I went to the regent priests after I brought them back from the moon. There's another event. Next morning, I woke up, I'm laying there, and I was surprised my family wasn't bitching to bring them back. They weren't yelling at me to bring them back. Christ wasn't yelling at me to bring them. The priests weren't yelling at me to bring them back. Everything was, everything was, wow, we should put people on the moon instantaneously. You should have seen it. They're all watching me when mom did it. But they weren't telling me to bring them back, which freaked me out. Because usually they're all compassionate love. Well, you gotta bring them back. You gotta bring them back. You gotta bring them back. They're on the bring on alone. Bad things are gonna happen. And then I get all sad and fucking bring them back. That's what happened when I sent them to Sasquatch World. Loogie man. That was different. That was different. Not when I did that. He went through the vortex into the other realm. And they kept him. They had him. They put him in a fucking cage. Sasquatch did. Where Tia comes from. Anyway, whatever. They're still on the fucking moon. I can hear Loogie man. Basically, yelling and screaming. Priest is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All of a sudden, I went all morning. I laid down for lunch. I was going to sleep. Now I got this overwhelming. I'm meditating. I'm falling asleep. They're still on the fucking moon. All of a sudden, I started feeling fucking heavy guilt. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. And I know who that was. That was a super Christ that takes care of me way up there. Rarely ever see him. But when I need help, I ask him. And I asked him for help. But nothing came. He never helped, as far as I know. Christ has different ways of doing things. Anyway, I felt this overwhelming guilt, overwhelming stuff, and compassion for these two fucks that I put on the moon. So I thought about it, and I had to bring the priestess back. She's still a fucking priestess. As soon as that happened, I go, I think I gotta bring the priestess back. So I reached out with my inner light. I'm a soul of Saint Illusion. I went to the illusion, which is just floating. As soon as you float above Saint Illusion, you're in the illusion, Saint Illusion. But you gotta be out of Saint Illusion. There's like a boundary around Saint Illusion. You gotta be out 10-mile limit. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want. You're inside the illusion, around Saint Illusion, and you're inside the boundaries. Oh hell, they're gonna eat you alive. As long as you stay outside that boundary, man, you're all right for doing bad shit. So I didn't know if this was bad shit or not. I wasn't gonna have the police come down on me, so I go to the illusion. Fuck it. So I went to the illusion, took my inner light, hooked it up to her inner light, grabbed her by the fucking shirt, and I pulled her back. And she went like this. She went, say this is the moon. And when she flew, she went like that, and she went up and down to St. Lucian when I'm pulling her back. Halfway through, she slowed down. It's like she was resisting. And I said, oh, you fucking ain't. And I pulled her, and she came back the rest of the way. Then all the Christs and all the priests went to her to get her story. The thing was, when I was pulling her back, and I reached out with my arm, and I grabbed her. Well, I didn't really grab her. My soul grabbed her. It wasn't no specific thing. It was a focus. I pulled her. And she was coming back. I could see Saint Lucian. It was like in a bowl. and this bowl was on a flat plane. But I never got to see this vision until I was pulling it back. The earth was in a bowl. St. Lucian's on the earth. And I'm down in the lower astral close to the earth. Now, it was like in a bowl shape. Imagine a ball on a blanket. Okay. And I know because I see this in the astronomy physics shows. And that's exactly what it looked like. But the moon was over there. And it was in a different place. It was higher on the horizon. And it was in a bowl. Because I was reaching out to her, I got to see this plane. And the bowls the moon was sitting in and the earth was sitting in. And the flat plane between the two. When I pulled her back, she went up and then came back down to St. Lucian. In the spirit world, this ain't the physical. This is what I see in the spirit, which is exactly what I see on the physics shows, astronomy shows, on TV. Gravity, physics, all that super physics shit. Time and space, gravity well of the earth in the fucking plane. I seen that in the spirit world when I was pulling her back. Well, I got her back. I just thought I'd throw that in. That was pretty interesting. I got to admit. So I pulled her back. Everybody was talking to her, and I'm always talking about the ruins on the moon. She said they asked her about that. Did you see anything, any ruins or anything? She goes, no, but there was something on the horizon, reflecting light, like rainbow colors, up in the sky on the horizon. And I said, yeah, I know that is glass with the sunlight going through it from the ruins. But that's all she said she saw for ruins. Yeah, I read Richard Hoagland's books, but hey, this is what happened. I'm just fucking telling you. She's back. I get up. I think it was noon. I think it was noon. I get up. When I go back to bed, Loogie Man's been there for damn near 2 days. And I felt guilt. Not guilt, compassion towards him. And I knew that was super Christ working through me. Bring it back, Rich. We know you don't like it, but you don't deserve this. He's aware now. He's aware now, or something. But I felt all this fucking compassion. Not necessarily guilt. So I brought him back. Same fucking way. After they were both back, I had about 3 days where they didn't do shit to me. Unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. They didn't do nothing. And now they're back at it with full fucking vengeance. It's been 2 weeks since I did that, and they're right back like nothing happened. So I'm thinking I gotta send them back there. I don't know. But that is my next level astral travel. And I'm teaching you my experience of how to fucking do it. And you can go by yourself. I didn't even know that. I was astral traveling. You gotta fly through fucking space for 10 minutes to get to the moon. And then where are you gonna go when you get there? So my advice to you is if you've never been to the moon, find a picture on the moon. Find a picture of the moon. Find a place, crater. Get the name of it. Lay down, meditate. Ask your inner light to send you there. And either your astral travel or you'll just be there. It'll be presented if you use your inner light. I don't know, man. Guys, I don't know how to do it. This is what I would do if I was telling myself this. I would go to my inner light, project it, ask mom to send me the fucking crater so and so on the moon. And when the moon came in my face, and I'm standing on the rim of the crater, through the vision, through the inner light, which you brought to your head, and you're meditating, bring the inner light to your head, and when the moon presents itself, you don't fucking see it. Don't make up fucking stories in your head. Don't make up fantasies. You'll see it. You'll have a fucking reaction so goddamn bad, you won't be able to go. Then you know you've been there. So when it's presented to you, fucking step off, and your soul is now on the moon. What comes with that afterwards, I don't know, because there are beings and aliens on the moon. And you show up and start talking and bitching and screaming, you're going to bring awareness to yourself, and you're going to have a whole new box of fucking shit to deal with. So my advice is get with Jesus, get with a priest, get with somebody who knows how to do that shit. Because when I went to the moon and when I went to Mars, guess what I met? Other entities on the fucking surface of the moon and on the surface of Mars. By the way, if you do go to Mars, there's thousands and thousands of souls that died there in the fucking big war. They're still there. And they're not happy people. No, they're not happy. All the fucking the Anunnaki wars that happened, Igigi wars, whatever the fuck they're called, Anunnaki, Zachariah Sitchin people that he writes all those books about. Yeah, it's all fucking real. And guess what? When I was on Mars, one got right in my goddamn face and he wasn't happy. And he chased me back all the way to the fucking Earth. And when I got back to Earth, this is all in spirit. When I got back to Earth in spirit, astral world, he went back. He just wanted to know who the fuck I was and what was the reason of me being there. They're all there. They're all there. For technology wise, I think there's some technology going on there. Not ours. Theirs. Them fucking Anunnakis are still around, man. There may be rules and regulations and shit. I don't know. I'm not privy to that information. But I can ask, find out. Or I can go there exploring and find out the truth for myself. And I did. And there's souls there. Dead people. Just like, the fucking ghost that comes and moves your camera and grabs your cigarettes, throws teacups across the fucking, moves your shit around the house. They're on the fucking Mars, dude. And they're a lot smarter than the fucking dumb fucks, ghosts running around here, moving your shit. Alright? A lot smarter. So if you think you're gonna go to the fucking Mars in spirit and be king of fucking Mars because you think you're cool because you're there, these motherfuckers been there for fucking 250,000 fucking years. You don't think they know shit by now? The souls that live there? I don't know about fucking body people walking around, aliens walking around on Mars that used to live in that culture. But their fucking souls are still there. And they're not fucking happy. And they ain't fucking light beings. Because the look on that fucking guy that came back and chased me back, he was fucking naked. And he had eyes. He had a wide head. He had little tiny beady fucking eyes. One on each side. Coming right. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I did. If you want to watch the video, it's in the playlist. Astral Traveling, I think. So that's what I did. In the Astral Traveling playlist on my YouTube channel. You know how many fucking experiences I've had? I'm just putting them on here. So, anyway, I learned how to astral travel the light man way. through the inner light. And it's a lot better, man. Let me tell you. I've only done it twice. Putting Loogie Man and the Priestess on the moon. I'm gonna go by myself. I'm thinking of taking some shit from St. Lucian and putting it in that cave. Nice quiet cave where I can go to sleep at night. Go wake up on the moon. Imagine waking up and your soul's on the moon. You're like, and the sun's coming in the moon in the cave. And you're like, well, I go back to St. Lucian now. And just go back to St. Lucian. Anybody on the internet just tell you how to use your inner light to get to the moon and how it works and how it happened? Anybody? I don't know. I like to see the video. No, the real one. It gives you the fucking details of how to do things within yourself. Not just fantasy happy shit. Farting fucking rainbows. Me and my indigo children farting rainbows. We're light beings of the earth. We're gonna save us all. Fuck off. Don't work like that. When you get to the fucking spirit world, there's more goddamn fighting and bitching going on than there is on the earth. When I hear that from somebody, I'll be fucking paying attention. It's peaceful. It's great. When you die, it's peaceful and great and light and love and all beautiful shit. You're like fucking the burden of the body, the heaviness of the flesh, the disease, the bugs, the heaviness. You shed it and you're happy. You've done it 1,000 fucking times in your past lives. You know it. I know it. But now you're living and you go to St. Lucian and you're going to university in St. Lucian. You're walking around, all the girls are smiling. Hey, buddy, we'll go for beer later. Yeah, let's have a good time. Yeah. It's all like that. It's beautiful. It is. I'm not saying it ain't. I ain't even done. I gotta tell you what happened last night in my dreams. This is just part one of the video. If I make a video this afternoon with Dan, I'll tell you some more. You can't even fucking believe it. Fuck. I can't even believe what happened last night. Anyway, that's another video. Hopefully I'll post it today. The next video is what happened to me last night. Now you know how the Loogie Man goes into your subconscious, gives you a screen dream where you have to trigger a response from your subconscious. When the subconscious opens up and the information is going out, going to your brain, going to your soul to tell you what to do in this situation, well, the Loogie Man is intercepting it. That's why he's in you. He wants your secrets and how you do things. Well, he planted himself in your subconscious. The priestess planted herself in your subconscious, or whoever. You're in the flesh. When they plant themselves in your subconscious, and they're on the other side of St. Lucian, far, far away, they're looking through your eyes in the flesh. They're watching everything you do in your daily routine for whatever fucking reason. And these are Christs taking advantage of the situation. They opened a porthole where they can see, but they don't have to travel through the third eye into your subconscious. They're seeing your dreams, they're seeing your secrets, they're seeing your experiences. They're living their life through you because they're bored as fuck in the spirit world and they got nothing else better to do, whatever the case may be. And that's why the priestess and the Loogie Man are doing it to me, and I just gave you the reasons why. But that happened to me last night. And I looked through the fucking hole they opened. and I could see their world, their dreams, and everything they were. I could see all their shit through the hole, all their friends and family, their surroundings, their dreams, their reality, wherever they were in St. Lucian. I thought that was pretty fucking interesting. That happened to me a few times. Now, listen to this. I got rid of it. Purged it out of my head. In the ocean, the eternal ocean. That's where I go to heal now. Well, that's a long story. But got her out of my head, then fell back asleep. And I had a dream of how they do that. That is my next video, either tomorrow or later on with Dan. I think I'll make it tomorrow. It's already 11 o'clock now. I just woke up 2 hours ago. And I gotta eat lunch. But I had a dream. I've never done it. I've never done it like they do. There's a way they do it. And I dreamt how they do it. Now I gotta do it. And I'm gonna turn the fucking table on that pricks. And that was a priestess who did it to me last night. Opening a porthole in your subconscious to see your world. So I could open up a porthole in Sasquatch world, in the Sasquatch. Open up a porthole, for example, in a Sasquatch. See through his eyes in his realm, another dimension, or another illusion dimension, whatever the fucking case may be. I don't know where it is or how it works or what. But I know there's a lot of different dimensions and a lot of different illusions. And a lot of different realms. And he comes from one of them. And it's right close to Earth dimension. So whatever this reality is in the physical, we see, it's real close. So they jump in and out. How it all fucking works, I don't know. I had a friend who could disappear. Physical friend, a girlfriend I knew in Vancouver. When I was living in Vancouver, I met this girl. She always told me she could disappear. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you're nuts. Fuck, goddamn, she disappeared. Blew my fucking mind. I'll never forget it. If she can do that, why can't a fucking Sasquatch do that? She doesn't even know she does it. It just happens to her. Totally gone from this fucking reality. But she sees everything the same. And she's physical. The physical body fucking appeared. She don't know how she does it. Nothing changed in her perception of a reality on this earth. But how the fuck did her body disappear? I didn't see it disappear, but she was standing right next to me, and then she wasn't, and I ran around the fucking building looking for her. Then she came back, and she was standing in the same goddamn place, and she didn't think anything happened, and I just said you were gone for 5 fucking minutes. A human. Physical. Not a fucking spirit. Now what the fuck happened there? She don't even know. She didn't even know she disappeared. She just fucking disappeared. Now, if a fucking human can do that in my fucking life, why can't a fucking Sasquatch do it? Come on, man. This fucking is huge. It's fucking huge. So don't fucking go on watching all these other fucking people believing their shit in their fantasy fucking stories. Like Wilcock. Fucking moron. Just makes shit up in his fucking head. Just lays down, has a fucking fantasy, and fucking says it's real. Fuck. And then you gotta fucking watch all his shit to find something that could actually be right. It's a waste of fucking time. Anyway, I can't stand the guy. Hey, Wilcock, fuck you, alright? You prick. He's just fucking making money. Fuck him. I've been watching him fucking from the fucking 80s with that fucking scarecrow girl. What's her? You know her name. Old hag. Anyway, I've been watching since day one with her. His first fucking video. Now he's on fucking TV, thinks he's king, he's got 50 books, and he's still making up shit. It's pathetic. Alright. At least I'm fucking telling you my experiences from the truth of how I fucking did things. That's the way it is. Alright. And I just hate fucking people that exploit shit to get money. But if you want to watch that, you go right ahead. You have to learn the hard way. All right. I am done this goddamn video. I gotta make another one about the subconscious. I haven't done it yet, but I had a dream. I'm gonna tell you the dream. Go through this subconscious porthole shit. How to open it. This morning, as I'm looking through the porthole, she created my subconscious. I went to the porthole. I was looking through it at her world, priestess world. I brought out my gun. And I could tag her right in the fucking head right from here. Through the porthole. She's on she's a higher plane. She's above the same illusion on another level, level 4, in the illusion. I can shoot her right in the fucking head. Then my wife said, "Don't do it." Then my subconscious said, "Don't. It'll hurt. It may hurt me. It may hurt me. Don't do it." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I don't not do it." But the last time I was in the porthole, CBC made it, and I reached out and punched him in the goddamn face through the porthole. And it's just almost the exact same thing on a piece of paper. Priestess makes a porthole in my head. I look through the porthole, back in the priestess, and pow! Priestess gets punched in the face. Because I pushed her through the porthole. Well, what happens if I go through the porthole? I don't even want to go there. I'm trying to stay alive in the body, okay? When it gets down to this fucking nitty gritty tight shit, what if I do this? What if I do that? I don't even play it. You're gonna end up dead, man. I don't want to fucking die yet. I don't want no one opening a porthole in my fucking head and shooting me in the fucking brain, and my brain gets breached and turns into a fucking mush ball. That's the whole point of me fucking not wanting portholes in my fucking head. One day I'm gonna wake up dead in a fucking coma or whatever, and the doctors in the hospital are gonna go, "Yeah, his brain is oatmeal. Looks like he got shot by a fucking 12 gauge. But there's no exit wounds anywhere. Just his brain is mush. It's leaking out his nose." Yeah, well, that's what happened. The portal opened up and it shot me in the fucking head. I don't fucking want to do that. I just leave the fucking portholes out of my fucking head. You fucking bitch. Fuck off. And you know why she does it? Because she wants the secret of how to create things. Cigarettes and wine. Because that's what she's addicted to. Fuck. And I know how I can make them all fucking day. Yeah, and you say, well, make them rich. Well, you know what I am then? Fucking 7-Eleven for every fucking loser out there, spirit, who wants a fucking cigarette. Oh no. Fuck. I ain't that. So fuck it. I'll fight to fucking end, man. Every goddamn fucking conceivable way. Even by putting them on the fucking moon. which you just heard about, and that's what I'm doing. So this is my new fucking bullshit I got to deal with in my life, and I figured since I'm going through all this shit, I can put it up here on the internet for you. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Bye.